Easily beat the Go Sparky Go challenge with this deck. In this challenge, a Sparky spawns in the middle. You and your opponent fight for this Sparky, and whoever wins the Sparky gets the Sparky. Now this Sparky is very unique. First of all, it doesn't move. It sits there in the middle of the arena, and it does have a very limited range. Secondly, you cannot reset this Sparky. Zap, the Electro Wizard, the Electro Dragon, does not reset the Sparky. It will still charge up and it will still shoot. Third of all, the Sparky counts as a building, meaning troops that target buildings will go towards it, and it has building decay. So with all that in mind, the best deck for this challenge is this deck here, Lumberloon Freeze. It's very easy to play. This deck has mostly air cards, meaning their Sparky doesn't get any value, and this deck has great synergy. You guys will notice I'm using a Musketeer instead of a Bowler. That's because the Musketeer can outrange the Sparky. Okay, into a game and first play Inferno Dragon that Sparky. Whenever you can, you do want to try and win the Sparky. He does Electro Wizard, but I played my Inferno Dragon too far back, and that Electro Wizard didn't get any value. Sparky shot those Barbarians away very easily, and you guys saw he had an Electro Wizard there, but the Sparky still fired anyway because the Sparky cannot get reset. We are going to Balloon here, and this is how easy the deck is to play. We won the Sparky, we got great value, we then used that value to push, and now we're going to win the game. And that was a very easy, very dominant first game, and you can see why this deck is so good. Now recently I've been getting comments of people asking me to play more games, so that's what I'm going to do today. Let me know if you guys like it. I'm going to freeze this Inferno Tower, obviously wanting to try and win this Sparky. I think he's going to win it, but that's fine. The Inferno Dragon's going to sit there and still melt the Sparky regardless. Firecracker coming towards me. We will try and activate our King Tower here with the Lumberjack. It's just nice to get a King Tower activation, and he does go for an Inferno Dragon, so we're just going to Electro Dragon the Inferno Dragon. We might not be able to reset the Sparky, but we can reset the Inferno Dragon. Going to also Musketeer here, again just to help out, trying to win this Sparky, and he will win it with the Inferno Tower once again, but once again our Electro Dragon will just melt it. Now we do have an Electro Dragon on the board still, and he wasted his Inferno Tower to try and get this Sparky, so what we're going to do is actually Balloon opposite lane. Really good timing because he actually went in with an Expo, so our Balloon might take his entire tower here, and our Inferno Dragon just melted his Expo like it was nothing. We take his entire tower. He is going to win this Sparky once again, but even though this guy has won every single Sparky so far, the Sparky isn't getting value, and it's actually damaging him more than it's helping him. If this guy didn't go so aggressive for this Sparky with that Inferno Tower, I would have never have ballooned, but because he went so aggressive for it, we were able to balloon and get great value. And that is a good game. Okay, first play, like always, we are going to Inferno Dragon this Sparky. Going to try and win the Sparky. You always want to do that. This guy's leaking Elixir right now, kind of weird, but I guess I go in because, you know, he doesn't have anything. He goes for an Ice Wizard, he goes for an Electro Wizard and a Mini P.E.K.K.A. We're going to Tornado this towards the Sparky, and that's game over. And that's exactly what I was talking about when I said you can Tornado troops towards the Sparky. That is game winning. Okay, we are now 11-0. I will show my battle log just so you guys can see I didn't reset. It's been straight wins with this deck and very easy. Let's go into this final game together and try and get the 12-0 up against King Light. First play Inferno Dragon. It's the best possible first play. He goes for a Skarmy, but my Inferno Dragon is going to beat the Skarmy. Kind of crazy to think about how one Inferno Dragon can beat all these little skeletons, but we are also going to Electro Dragon. We want to make sure we take out that Inferno Dragon, and then we're going to Lumberjack at the bridge. Obviously a raged up Inferno Dragon, a raged up Electro Dragon is super good for me, and forcing out a Mega Knight, forcing out arrows. He's low on Elixir. Let's go in here with a Balloon, and it's already game over. It's so easy with this deck. If you are struggling, what I will say is make sure you focus on your placements. Placements are super important in this, but also just make sure in single Elixir time especially, you play it slow. The worst thing you can do is be too aggressive in single Elixir time, but right there, a very clean defense. We took 0 damage, 10 seconds left of the game. It was over before it started, but that is a good game. 12-0, very easy with this deck, and we do have 2,000 season tokens here. Just a reminder that this is the last challenge of the season, so make sure you spend your season tokens before the season resets. Buy emotes, buy magic items, buy whatever you want. Just make sure your season tokens do not go to waste. But yo, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Here's the deck once again, and make sure you guys check out the brand new Royal Recruits gameplay.